So we're going to go over today really quick. We'll cover the mission of why Ring exists, cover the new product, 3 rings of security, which is our operating system, setup and integrations, and then we'll finish it up with Q&A. So the mission of Ring is to reduce crime in neighborhoods. That's been the mission from the very beginning. So people always assumed us to be just a front door security camera system. But from the very beginning, this was our mission. And this mission drives our team and our strategy throughout every decision that we make. It's a statement we live by. We design and engineer not only the products you have today, but for the future features and innovations that we're going to continue to deliver for a very long time. Starting in 2013 inside of a garage in Santa Monica, we've grown to over 100 countries, 2,500 team members, and the Ring product has caught over 3,000 individual crimes with 3.6 billion doorbell dings and motion recordings happening every single month. Talk about the product updates. So the current lineup of devices, they give neighbors peace of mind inside and outside with smart security. But from the beginning, it all started with the front door. Through marketing awareness and continuous improvements to the software and hardware, we've been able to make and maintain a lead in the smart front entry segment of consumer electronics. We wanted to create a group of products that anybody who wanted to reduce crime in their neighborhoods had that ability. With our current lineup, we didn't offer anything for renters or apartment dwellers with restrictions on hardware at the door. These renters, homeowners with HOA restrictions, condo owners with interior access that could not alter the front door, that represents over 80 million households. And today we finally have a solution for them. Introducing the DoorView Cam. It's a Ring video doorbell for neighbors who want to monitor their door from their mobile device without making permanent modifications to their home. It's effortless to set up. There's no drilling required. It leaves no marks behind. If you own it, you can take it with you to your next apartment or to your next townhome. The battery is on the inside of the door, allows for quick hot swappable access. And one thing that we did that is really, really cool is on the interior of townhomes and the interior apartment buildings, you've got people walking by all day long, setting off motion alerts every single time somebody gets out to leave. What we've done with this, we've enabled knock detection. So you can turn off motion sensing, and if someone knocks on your door, it'll alert you that there's somebody there. You can then open up your phone and view the camera's live feed, or simply walk over to the door and use the included peephole that is still there. We include everything in the box, even a tool to cut the paint around the peephole and remove the peephole. It's held on by pressure, just by sandwiching between the door. So when you're ready to move, you simply unscrew it and leave, leaving no permanent marks behind. Perfect for guys with Airbnbs or second properties in Florida or in the Gulf Shores of Alabama, or the weird guys in Vancouver. This product is truly available for anyone and allows you guys, opens up a huge market for people with doors that can't access. So now you're in the home of somewhere you may not have been before, so you can talk about networking. You can talk about all the other things that interact with that product that you may not have had before. $199 retail. You've got ignore zones with blackout, toggle on and off audio recording. Everything that you see on the Ring Video Doorbell 2 that you've grown to love is available now in a semi-permanent installation. The Ring Smart Lighting came out a little while ago, and now it's available at Capital Sales. It's an affordable way to add security lighting to your home with efficient LED lights that react to motion and alert your security system, allowing you to extend your home's ring of security. First up is the Spotlight. Powerful LEDs illuminate and can be triggered by motion up to 30 feet away. All of these products use standard alkaline batteries. They don't use any proprietary products. Simple to install, very simple to maintain. Simply pop the back off and replace the 4D batteries that are in the back of it. All of these products also group together. So if you got a spotlight on the front of the garage, motion is detected. All of the other lights in the backyard can illuminate. Alexa will alert you that there's somebody in the backyard. And then you can also trigger a camera to start recording as well. The Floodlight has two flavors. You've got a battery version, which has an output of around 700 lumens using 4 D-cell batteries. And the wired Floodlight, similar to the Floodlight Cam, has an output of 2,000 lumens, and these are available in black or white. Battery is $49 retail. The wired is $69 retail. If you got the backyard covered, let's talk about the front yard. So we've got the Pathlights. These are available for $29 a piece. These are not the inexpensive solar-powered pathway lights that everyone seems to chop up as soon as snow starts falling. 4D batteries are simple to install and maintain. There's an included stake that allows you to press it into the ground, or you can just simply place it on top and mount it. 80 lumens with 360 degrees of light and 140 degrees of horizontal motion detection up to 15 feet. Once any of these are detected, if it's grouped within the Ring app, all of the lights will turn on. The Steplight is a really elegant way to add accent lighting to a fence post or stairs that will illuminate once motion is detected. 3C batteries, it's the size of an Apple TV. They're $24 a piece, available in black or white. The bridge is required every installation. So if you've got a Floodlight, if you've got a Steplight or a Pathlight, they will not talk with the Ring app without a bridge. So every install you sell has to have a bridge. That's why we included bundles. The bundles include a bridge and 2 Pathlights, or a bridge and a Floodlight, or a bridge and 2 spotlights. Give you a little bit more margin to play with as well. But this bridges the 900 megahertz RF frequency of the lights to the Wi-Fi. It's powered over micro USB. You get up to 1,000 feet of range, and it controls up to 50 devices. If you have more devices than 50 on a property, you can add a second bridge and have a second group, so like an East Bank and a West Bank. The motion detector is a standalone motion sensor that you can install inside of a mailbox. So when someone opens with the mailbox at night, all the lights will alert. Alexa will tell you that someone's at the mailbox. And a camera can start recording as well. Place it at the front of a driveway or next to a driveway, so when someone pulls into the driveway, your camera can automatically start recording and not have to just rely on the motion view of the DoorView cam. And last, to cover existing low voltage lighting, either 12 or 15 volt up to 200 watts, replace their transformer with our transformer, and that brings it into the 21st century with dimming and motion detection. Setup is super simple. You plug in the bridge, add it to the network, then add all your lights to the bridge. Then you can group the lights in any way you see fit and allow them to turn on with motion of the camera or any of the other motion lights. I got a question about how long the batteries will last in the flood and pathway lights. They're going to last anywhere from 6 months to a year and a half, depending upon usage and illumination. If you have dusk to dawn turned on, they're obviously going to last a lot less than if it was just motion sensing. We'll cover some more Q&A as the time goes by. So our 3 rings of security, a product really focuses on our 3 rings. And this is to stop crime before it happens. On the inside of the home with the ring alarm and additional sensors or stick-up cams. Outside of the home with our lineup of doorbells, lighting, security cameras. And then the last is the neighborhood. something no one else has really captured. Being able to connect alerts to your neighbors. It's the ultimate neighborhood watch. The Ring alarm is another product that we'll talk about for a second. It makes the smart home security simple and affordable. It installs in minutes and gives you peace of mind inside the home with professionally monitored 24/7 at a very affordable cost. And all of these products are Z-Wave. So when you order the 5-pack, which is available at Capital Sales, you get the base station, a wireless or wired keypad, motion sensor, contact sensor, and a range extender. The range extender and the base station are Z-Wave hubs that will allow it to go up to 125 feet. You can connect up to 100 devices onto this, including door locks, garage tilt sensors, and any other Z-Wave devices. The Ring accessories like the smoke and CO listener, you've got mount that right beside a dumb smoke alarm. When that goes off, the Ring alarm will be alerted and will alert you from anywhere in the world. The flood and freeze sensor is the same way. And then our third-party products like First Alert with the smoke detector and a dome siren, which are certified as Ring partner products, which we'll talk about just a little bit more. So this is where we talk about all of the products are for the general public, but since we are a little bit more advanced than that, I'm going to show you in real time. My screen. I'm going to assume everyone can see this. This is actually in real time. This is my front door, or actually my back door. There's my front door in sunny Chicago. I can arm my system. I get an alert, so my wife and who's using the app will get an alert to say that I armed the alarm. My Echo Dot, my Ring keypad, and my base station will always say home and armed. If I were to change it and go to away mode, all of my Amazon Alexas are now becoming guards. They're becoming glass break sensors. When I disarm it, I'll get an alert. All of my Ring products will now change to regular Echoes. So if the alarm is in away mode and the Echoes detect a glass break, it'll alert me through the app and say there's something going on at the house. I can then go and look up the camera and alert the authorities if I need to. One other really cool feature of the alarm is when I go to devices, click on the base station, I can change whether the front door is going to be home or away. So in the summertime, if I want to have the alarm system armed and say the windows on the second floor, I like to have them open and I still want to have protection of all the entry points, I will then remove it from home mode. So now when I hit home, I can have the windows open and I don't have to do any crazy bypass settings. Then when the winter time comes, I can go back to make that home mode. So installing the Ring skill on any Alexa device for easy voice control of alarm and attached sensors and attached accessories like door locks. When unlocking or disarming the alarm, Alexa will ask for additional voice PIN. The neighbor will then set up and provide additional security for voice verification. Alexa does have 61% of the virtual personal assistant marketplace. We'll talk about the doorbells and the cameras as well. Starting with the doorbells, they make a smart video doorbell that works for any home. All doorbells they install in minutes and provide a wide range of features like live view, two-way talk, night vision, motion detection. Ring video doorbells let you see, hear, and speak to people at your door from your phone, your tablet, or your PC. Variety of options, either battery powered or wired. They have smart solution for every home or even apartment. So the main difference between all of these, the Ring Video Doorbell, Doorbell 2, DoorView Cam, Doorbell Pro, and the Elite, is the power supply. Starting with the Ring Video Doorbell, that's our original one, had a permanent price reduction to $99, 720p. When a battery goes dead, you do have to take it off the wall, take it inside and charge it. The Ring Video Doorbell 2 is kind of the new standard. It's $199, will allow you to have a hot swappable battery and 1080p video viewing. The DoorView Cam, same hot swappable battery, integrated peephole and knock detection. The Video Doorbell Pro and the Elite, these are the ones that you guys want to be selling. The Pro allows you to hardwire with a 16 to 24 volt AC transformer. Make sure you have that. Will allow you to draw a motion sensing field. So if you've got a flag flying all the time, you can actually just draw the field around it to just cover the sidewalk or just cover the front entryway and ignore the flag flying. And the Ring Video Doorbell Elite, this is what I like to call the Ninja. It does everything. It's powered over PoE. The network is hardwired over the Ethernet cable that's connected. Also, it is a flush mount Video Doorbell Pro. So if you have 16 to 24 volts AC, simply cut out that wire into a single gang box, put that in, the two wires connect to it, and then you're utilizing the existing AC transformer and talking over Wi-Fi. It does everything you would want it to do. Security cameras, battery powered or wired. We have security cameras for every house and situation. You can watch over your home in 1080p HD with built-in LEDs, lights, night vision, two-way talk, on-demand video, and then get instant alerts through the Ring app, integrate Ring alarms and doorbells, and also works with our Ring partners. Our lineup of security cams can be really divided into two factors, the physical installation and what's best for the customer's home. The most popular models are the Spotlight Cam battery and our Floodlight Cam. The Spotlight Cam battery on the left gives you ability to mount anywhere around your property, provided Wi-Fi is available. We also make a solar panel that can be used to charge up the battery in the Spotlight Cam battery. The other Spotlights, wired, is being plugged into the AC outlet, and mount is hardwired and meant to replace existing light fixtures. Those products, the wired has a 20-foot long umbilical cord, and the mount actually has a switched output, so you can trigger existing lights. So by far the most versatile product is a stick-up cam. You get two flavors. A stick-up cam uses standard rechargeable and hot swappable battery pack and can be solar powered. And the plug-in, powered by either micro USB or PoE, gives you full HD camera inside or outside use. All of these cameras include a user-initiated siren to ward off any unwanted activity. 110 decibels, I believe. So our Works with Ring protocol utilizes a lot of partners, from Dome to Yale to Schlage, Kwikset, Smart Things. In fact, with IFTTT, my 9-year-old son requested that when the front door bell is rung, that Flo Rida's Welcome to My House is played over my Bose SoundTouch speakers. So utilizing Lutron, RTI, and a lot of macros, whenever somebody rings my front door, music will play over my loudspeakers now. It's only slightly annoying. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you really like that song. Very simple setup. The Ring app walks you through setup, even voice prompts from the doorbell itself. So everything is controlled using the Ring app. You can view activity beyond your home with Ring Neighbors built into the Ring app. View tile snapshots in your event history. Set up and configure Ring doorbells, cams, and alarms so you can adjust motion and notification settings. All of the products will allow you to be connected to your home in real time no matter where you are. But when you add a Ring Protect plan, videos of each Ring motion, live view, and event are stored in the cloud so you can review and share and save them at your leisure. The basic plan, which is $3 a month or $30 a year, that's one doorbell, or security camera. It gives you 60 days cloud recording. Once you get up to 4 devices, you should just go ahead and do the Protect Plus plan. It's $10 a month or $100 annually. And that gives you unlimited devices, including central station monitoring for the Ring alarm. This is your client's choosing. This is not something that is available for the integrator to charge and then reimburse. This is directly from the app to ring.com. And they are completely optional. Each Ring doorbell, a cam, comes with a 30-day free trial. So what's great about the Neighbors app, it provides you with alerts of activity of your neighborhood 24/7. This feature's built into the current Ring app, but for people who do not own a Ring, they can download it for free on any iOS or Android device. And Neighbors, it's essentially a free neighborhood watch that goes wherever you go. And though the app has only been out for a few months, we've heard a lot of stories from customers on how the app has helped greatly. For instance, in one community, they were dealing with package thefts, a lot of people walking up and stealing their packages. They were able to send their videos to the local police department, and the thief was in turn caught. It turns to be someone in their community, and they had over 300 packages located inside their home. If the product is ever stolen off the front door, file a police report and we'll do a free replacement of that product as long as the police are involved. And then all of our products have a 1-year warranty from the date of purchase from your Ring product. So our community support line is available 24/7, and we can be reached at 800-656-1918. If you are experiencing a little bit higher difficulty, ask for level 2 support, and they will be connected to somebody who can speak on more technical terms. Help at ring.com, and then ring.com as well for an online chat. So with that, I'm going to open it up for any questions that we have.
So we got a few questions here. First of all, what causes a floodlight to shut off for 3 to 4 seconds and on for 30 seconds all night long?
Now, is that floodlight cam, is that the camera or is that the light itself?
Floodlight cam. That's all that's stated in here. So we'll have to get some clarification on that while we're waiting. Light only, I guess.
Okay, light only. That is a good question, and that seems like something that should be directed to tech support because it might be faulty, or I haven't experienced that myself.
Okay. So with that one, probably want to give tech support a call and have them troubleshoot that light. Second question is, how long will the batteries last in the flood and pathway lights?
Yeah, I think I answered that just a little bit ago, but it depends on usage, but anywhere from 6 months to 1.5 years.
All right. And the next one is, what's the status of the long-promised HomeKit support for Ring doorbells and hopefully the Ring lights and cameras?
The status is that it's long promised.
Fair enough.
Well, I don't have visibility on that. I know that it's still on the horizon, but it has not been implemented just yet.
Okay.
The only thing that to that is from my previous experience with other manufacturers trying to get HomeKit support and trying to work with that. The protocols change often, and usually by the time things start is by the time things change. And so that may be a holdup. I can't speak with 100% certainty, but in my previous experience, once the process starts, it's a very long process to be certified. And once it's certified, or once you're about to be certified, HomeKit changes, and then you got to start all over.
Perfect. And a little more clarification on the bridge. Is it only for wireless battery operated lights?
Correct. The bridge it bridges the Wi-Fi signal of your home into the 900 megahertz that the lights talk on.
Perfect. And then the the dusk from dawn feature, is that pre-built just for the 6 month, or is it via astronomical clock? How does that work?
I think he's more talking about the lighting and the battery life. And yeah, so dusk to dawn is around 6 months.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. The next one is, he wants to hear more about hardwired options, batteries. You know, they can be a nightmare with service calls, things like that. I know you touched base on hardwired options. Do you want to just quickly go over what devices, again, are available for hardwired? We don't have to go through the slides or anything.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about each thing. So the lights are battery powered only. What the beauty is that they're all user serviceable and all changeable. You don't have to unmount anything or take anything down. The pathway lights, there's a button on the front. You simply slide it up and it replaces like a mag light. The only thing hardwired on the smart lighting is the floodlight, and that mounts like a floodlight cam, connects to the existing AC floodlight, and then you just simply replace it and it becomes smart. The other hardwired products are the stick-up cam, powered over PoE, or the micro USB. The Spotlight is available in a mount version, which is hardwired to a single gang box or a round AC outlet, and the Floodlight cam is hardwired over AC. The Spotlight wired is plugged into a 20-foot long AC cord. So, and then the doorbells are going to be the Pro and the Elite, and the Video Doorbell 2. Those all can be hardwired. The Video Doorbell 2 has a battery, but it draws its charging power off of the AC doorbell.
Perfect. And then, do the outdoor lights motion detector tie into the Ring alarm system?
The only way that it would tie into the alarm system is to alert you that there is something happening. And then from the app, you can bring up the camera and then call the police directly from the camera or directly within the app. And I can show that to you if you'd like. I'll bring my phone back up. All right, so if I go to my dashboard, this button, this exclamation point right here, I press this and I slide to request the police or slide to request the fire department, or it can sound the siren only. If I get an alert on my phone that there's motion at the front door, I can then go to live view. And while I'm looking at live view, I can see that there's something weird happening. I can press the plus button, and then I can press the alarm, and I can request the police, the fire department directly from the app. That is how you would have interaction of the alarm system with the lights. As far as having lights trigger calling the police, that would just be a pretty big nightmare. So that's the only way that it would really interact with the alarm system.
All right. And next question is on new product. Are there any plans for creating a real glass break detector?
Yes.
Perfect. That's the answer we wanted to hear.
I can't give you an ETA, but yeah, that is something we're looking at developing.
Okay, and then do all the devices, including the indoor products, go through the bridge?
No, just the smart lights. That is the bridge. Everything else is Wi-Fi or hardwired over the network.
And then this one, I think, the next question, I believe the answer is yes, you can, but but you don't have to. Question is, do you switch home away mode for each device, i.e. each window separately? Can you clarify a little more on math for home away versus setting devices up again individually?
So you can, when you go to initiate the product, so you put a new contact closure on the front door. When that is set up, you can say, I want this to be used in home and away mode, or just home mode, or just away mode. And it's a simple one-step process. If you wanted to create, you're essentially creating groups. So in home mode, I don't want the motion sensor on the inside. I don't want the windows upstairs. You can then uncheck those for home mode. And so you can do that in real time, and it keeps that setting until you initiate and change it.
Okay. And the next one, I know it's been asked before, RTSP or ON-OFF support for cameras?
I don't have any answer for you at this point.
Okay. The next one is more of a tech question. Occasionally the floods lost Wi-Fi connectivity and needed to be reset up. Is there a way to place these in a setup mode without pressing the button on the device? You know, which may be sometimes 10 to 20 feet off the ground. Homeowners are not climbing ladders, you know, those type of things.
The only way that I have had success with that, with occasionally losing Wi-Fi connectivity, luckily in some of the installations that I've been a part of, they've only lost it very, very rarely. But if it's a floodlight that is hardwired, should be on a switch, and so you can switch it off and switch it back on, and that would reset it. My floodlights that are on the top of my home are connected to a switch, and when I turn the switch on, off, and back on, that resets it. If it's reset up, usually doing that will allow you to reconnect to the Wi-Fi.
Okay. And do you know if Ring Alarm requires dealers to have an alarm installer's license in California?
In California, I believe that is the case. If you sell the Ring Alarm product and install it as a alarm installer, you do have to have an alarm license in California. And your state may vary, but if you sell alarm products, you should be having an alarm reseller's license. There is that caveat of, if you have the product, you are not a licensed security dealer, the homeowner cannot sign up for the professionally alarm monitored system. There are ways to sell it as a DIY system and sell them the DIY system and allow them to make those connections, and then it can be activated for monitoring. But as selling a security system like this, you do have to have an alarm installer's license. Most states will require you to do that.
Okay. And that actually rolls into the next question. Right now, RMR for the integrators, because obviously we're trying to sell Ring against conventional security systems that have RMR share. Where does Ring stand on that?
So we recognize that the pricing model and the business model is disruptive to the alarm network, and we don't want to take that RMR away from you, and we don't want to take that product ability away from you. What we're looking at here is the people that don't want to spend $40 a month on security systems, the people that don't want to spend $3,000 on security systems. You guys have security systems that work really great and will allow you to have that RMR capability. When you go to a home and you sell a security package, the homeowners that balk at spending $3,000 on an alarm system and then spending $40 a month on the monitoring, and they say no, this is the backup option for them. And then you'd make it on the labor to install it. This is not your typical alarm system, and this is not your typical business model of going about getting that RMR. As of right now, there's things we're always investigating, and there's definitely a gap when it comes to the professional installer and the professional integrator looking to put these products in homes. The security system is your backup plan. Just like a lawnmower system where Everyone has a lawnmower and everyone can mow their lawn, but they still like to hire out and have people mow the lawn for them, even though it's very simple. This kind of captures that business that says, all right, you didn't want to spend $3,000 on an alarm system. You didn't want to spend money on the $500 alarm system. You didn't want to spend $40 a month. I've got one more solution for you. This is your one more solution to capture those sales that you would normally not have at all.
Perfect. And more on the integration side, what about being able to integrate thermostats, garage door openers, those type of things into the Ring ecosystem?
We're always looking at our partners, and we're looking to expand our partnership through ring.com/partners. And there's a lot of products with an open API that we've been able to incorporate, and that's only going to grow. You'll see a few of them at CEDIA. The thermostats integrate with IFTTT. So when I arm my alarm system and I lock my front door, my Nest thermostat will go into eco mode. When I tell the Echo device, hey, I'm leaving for the day, it'll do all that stuff automatically. But as far as integrating that with the Ring app, that the thermostat is not necessarily part of reducing crime in neighborhoods. And so I don't know when exactly that will happen to provide safety and security on the thermostat. But we're always available, and we're always looking at adding partners in and increasing the market share when it comes to that stuff. So I'm not going to say never, but I will say as of right now, there aren't a lot of direct certified thermostats just from that standpoint.
Okay. And on the integration of Ring, being able to view it from third-party devices, where is Ring standing right now, being able to view that from Android TVs, Google TVs, control systems, being able to integrate this outside of the Ring app?
That is something we're continuing to develop. I know that we released the API for Amazon Echo Show, and I believe the Facebook portal will allow you to view live view. The Samsung refrigerators with the LED screen built in, you're able to access it. And there are some smart TVs that will allow you to view it as well. The Amazon Fire TV will allow you to view the live view feed. So as that continues to grow, we will continue to add partners that will allow that to happen.
Perfect. And this one, next question, if a customer has more than 3 cameras but just wants to record footage but is not interested in monitoring, can you do the Plus plan without the monitoring features?
Absolutely.
Okay. Why should dealers trust Ring after so many broken promises about supporting HomeKit?
I believe I've already answered that. But I guess the question is, being a former integrator and working with other manufacturers and selling products on promises has always led to heartbreak. I recall an interaction with RTI selling the U1 many years ago, that I sold the job saying that it will be out in October and didn't come out until November of 2 years later. And so that is just inherent with all consumer electronics trying to work and partner together. There's a lot of stuff to navigate, and I would only offer that we continue to innovate, we continue to make changes, and a lot of these products are software based and not necessarily hardware based. So the HomeKit promise has not been fulfilled. It has not been broken, but it just has not yet been fulfilled.
And dealer demos, are they available? Personal purchase options, dealer demo options. Where does Ring stand on that up, and how do they go about it?
So That is something that I am actually working on. So there is and I'll speak on this more generally. So there's been a lot of attention that has not really been paid to this channel, and I'll be completely honest. I was brought in as part of a new initiative with Ring to develop products and to develop business relationships with the pro channel, and we were working with a third-party rep firm, IP Security Sales, that did a fantastic job of working with our products, but to develop and to build more relationships within the CE community and within the CEDIA community, they brought on myself and 3 other partners that work directly for Ring to help answer and help to foster those relationships and give a bigger voice to what you guys need. And so that's only going to come with time. And as of right now, we don't have a dealer program, but that is something I've proposed. That's something we're actually developing. When that does come through, whether it be a discount on ring.com or whether it's going to be a back-end credit for allowing capital sales to sell the product at a discount and we reimburse capital sales, that's just something we're navigating. But this is something that has been brought up and we're actively looking at providing. The only thing that we have right now is digital collateral to allow you to have the logo on your website, high resolution images for marketing purposes, but we don't have any demo discount program in place right today.
All right, and the next question is, if I have a second home to monitor that I rent out, do I need to create a second Ring account for the tenants to be able to monitor the alarm and lights?
No, you can actually allow them, you can add a second property to your Ring account. You do need to have a second plan on that account, but you can monitor, add the monitoring feature, and then send them as an authorized supervisor that will allow them to have access to the alarm and any cameras that you see that you wanted them to cover. And it's actually a really cool idea. So you have a second home and you have an Airbnb. You get the Airbnb renter's email address, add them as an authorized user, give them their own alarm code, and give them access to whatever cameras that you want to show, like just the front door camera or the front door and the back door camera. They download the Ring app, they set it up, they can use the alarm. Their code works on the front door, their code works on the alarm. Then when they leave, you can revoke that access. So perfect for renters, perfect for people with multiple properties that want visitors to come. You can enable and disable secondary users with just a few clicks.
And how do the Ring devices do updates? Don't see any options to apply, check software updates for any devices. How does that update process work? Does it do it automatically?
It's automatic. It happens over the air. The only thing that does not update automatically is the app if you have disabled automatic updates.
And does the diode in a lot of the doorbells need to be removed for the Pro versions?
The diode in the doorbells, you probably shouldn't be using the doorbell since the Pro is the doorbell. And there's actually on the Pro kit, there's a Pro bypass kit that you install in line with it. I'm assuming the diode for the front door light, or are we talking about something else?
Replacing the doorbell. I think you answered it. Obviously, we're going to be replacing the doorbell and installing the Pro there instead. So, next question is, where does Ring stand with price protection, things like that? I mean, how are dealers? The statement here is there any money in this? It sells on Amazon. Where does that stand?
So the product does not have a ton of margin available. The original intent for Ring was to have affordable options so that it opens the door for a lot of people to have this product in an affordable fashion. There is not a, what we're trying to do and what we're developing is getting products that have a little bit of margin but have the ability to gain the margin on labor. And so being able to have 1 to 3 products installed that you can walk out of the house with a little bit of extra margin on the labor, I honestly would not recommend using Ring as your only source of income, because there's a lot more profitable solutions out there that you can sell in tandem with Ring. So you advertise that you sell Ring on your website or on Facebook. Someone calls you up and says, hey, I want to get a doorbell installed as a do-it-for-me business model, which a lot of the DIY, a lot of the IoT products don't have a lot of built-in margin. But you can go and be the authority on the IoT segment. Once you're in the home, you install the front door camera, then you can add on sales. Say, would you like to figure out what's going on in the backyard? I can add a floodlight cam or a battery-powered spotlight camera to the backside of the garage, and you can see what things are happening. You become that authority of being able to offer other solutions. Now that you're in the home, you can talk about the networking, i.e. Eero, or other networking solutions that you use. And it gives you that open access and that opportunity to homes that you may not have had by utilizing this product and leveraging this product. There is a breakdown, I will admit, to having retail sales that do not reflect onto the pro channel and to distribution. That's something we're working on, and that's something you'll see that comes through in a couple of weeks, that we'll be able to offer, distribution exclusive discounts that we don't change the retail price on, that gives you a little bit better margin. And this is the first steps in fostering a better relationship within the CE community, and to being able to give you guys a little bit more margin, a little bit better buffer when it comes to selling these products.
And obviously, a lot of your products are based off of Z-Wave. Where does it stand with integrating, obviously, other Z-Wave products? Does everything have to be done through the Z-Wave hub or the Ring hub, or can this integrate into other Z-Wave systems to be expand, with Z-Wave garage door openers, Z-Wave thermostats, other Z-Wave products out there?
So there's 2 versions of Z-Wave products that we have. We have certified and not certified. Certified is just a handful of products that do full integration, like I'll give the front door locks, for example. Some of our products are certified, so I can create user codes for the front door lock on say, Yale locks. You can create user codes from within the app. You can add or remove users from within the app, and gives you a host of security options on their certified product. If it's not certified, there are some locks that are not certified, but they are still Z-Wave. They will allow you to it basically gives you one-way feedback to say, this is triggered or this is not triggered. The garage tilt sensor is not a certified product, but it will give you an alert to say the garage door opener, the garage is still open, but it will not trigger anything else within the app. So as far as thermostats for Z-Wave, I don't actually have an answer on that as far as whether it's certified or not certified.
Okay. Well, I think that wraps up the last. Oh, wait a minute here. One other question came in. Why is there a delay on my live feed from the doorbell cam, causing me to miss a person at the front door, unlike commercial that shows seeing, burglars in real time, things like that? And this may be just different locations in the app.
So with the delay on the live feed, it depends on a couple of factors. One being the voltage of the doorbell. If the doorbell has low voltage, sometimes it takes a little bit to initiate. The other part is the internet speed. If you've got a network, because that product has to initiate a recording, then start streaming to the cloud, and then the cloud, you're actually pulling information off the cloud. So if your Wi-Fi signal strength at the doorbell is not super strong, and there's Wi-Fi diagnostic tools within the app to show where in relation to the doorbell your Wi-Fi strength is, then there will be a delay. I experienced that myself with, I've had Ring products in my home for many, many years, and upgrading my network had changed significantly from a, you know, sometimes up to 25-second delay to now it's only a couple of seconds to be able to initiate live view. But it all depends on the network speed of the upload speed.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up the last of our questions here. If you guys have any more questions, we'll wait another few seconds here and just see if any more come in. While we're waiting, Rich, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to talk to us about the Ring products. Obviously, there's some cool new products focused more towards professional installation with PoE options, hardwired options, things that do take a little more on the network, which is really nice. One other question came in. You talked about upload speed. What's the recommended upload speed for Wi-Fi and live feed for, coming from your ISP provider?
The minimum is going to be 2 megabits per second, and that's going to give you a little bit of delay. Typically, 5 to 10 will give you no problems at all, but 2 is the minimum that will allow you to have on the upload speed.
And that is per camera, correct?
Yeah, that's per camera, but if you've got several cameras all uploading at the same time, there will be a delay. So if you've got multiple cameras pointed at the driveway, like the back door and the front door, if both of them are uploading at the same time, there will be a delay. But the live view takes precedence over it, and so it may take a little longer to upload that feed or to process that camera feed of the one that's not live viewing. So yeah, 2 megabits is going to be the minimum, and then 5 to 10 is going to be kind of recommended.
Perfect. Well, I don't see any more questions coming in. Rich, again, thank you. And we look forward to other... Oh, we had one more come in. If you have a poor upload, that'll cause your camera to cut in and out, especially with audio. I mean, how does that all take precedence and, versus video versus audio, things like that?
So the poor upload speed will cause the camera to cut in and out. With audio, yes, that will definitely be the case. We did a firmware update to the app and the cameras to do speed settings. So if you have the Ring Video app and you have products at your home, the last few weeks when you're scrolling through your camera feed, you may have noticed that they load a little bit faster, but the quality is lower. What it's doing is actually just based on the speed that your phone or tablet is connected to the internet, will initiate a low resolution video, and then as it buffers, it will increase the video quality that allows for a lot faster viewing at a lower resolution. If you download the video or you want to go back and watch it, it will be in full high resolution video and audio. But with the live feed cutting in and out, that would, if you have low video, that is definitely going to happen. You're going to have audio cutouts if you have a low speed.
Well, guys, I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your day. If we have no more questions, and Rich, thank you. And as Rich showed his contact info at the very beginning, if you guys have any questions that comes up after the webinar ends, feel free to reach out to Rich, reach out to Ring, reach out to Capital Sales. We're all here to help you out. We'd love to hear what you got going. If you have any questions, we just want to, help you guys get the right product and get your jobs done quick and easy. So I want to thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the week.